Good morning, my dear students. Welcome back after a short break. Please take out your English literature book, Chapter 3, Seeds of Truth. I am going to do the model reading. Kindly place your fingers along the words and practice reading at home. Long ago, Gandhara was ruled by the just and good King Vidyadhara. His subjects were very happy, but as the king grew older, everyone got more and more worried. The king did not have any children who could take over the reins of the kingdom after him. The king was an avid gardener. He spent a lot of time tending his garden, planting the finest flowers, fruit trees and vegetables. One day, after he finished working in the garden, he proclaimed, "I will distribute some seeds to all the children in the kingdom. The one who grows the biggest, healthiest plant within 3 months will become the prince or the princess." The next day, there was a long line of anxious parents and children outside the palace. Everyone was eager to get a seed and grow the best plant. Pingala, a poor farmer's son, was among these children. Like the king, he too was fond of gardening and grew beautiful plants in his backyard. He took the seed from the king and planted in a pot with great care. Some weeks passed, and he plied it with water and manure. But the plant did not appear. Pingala tried changing the soil and transferred the seed to another pot, but even by the end of 3 months, nothing appeared. At last the day came when all the children had to go to the king to show the plant they had grown. They started walking to the palace, dressed in their best, holding beautiful plants in their hands. Only Pingala stood sadly watching them go by. Pingala's father had watched his son working hard with the seed and felt sorry for him. "Why don't you go to the king with the empty pot?" he suggested. "At least he will know you tried your best." So, Pingala too wore his best clothes and joined the others outside the palace, holding his empty pot in his hand and ignoring the laughter around him. Soon the king arrived and began his inspection. The pots held flowers of different shades, beautiful and healthy, but the king did not look happy. At the end of the line stood Pingala, and when the king reached him, he stopped in surprise. "Child, why have you come with an empty pot? Could you not grow anything?" Pingala looks down and said, "Forgive me, your highness, I tried my best. I gave it the best soil and manure I had, but the plant would not grow." Now the king's face broke into a smile. He enveloped Pingala in his arms and announced, "Here is the crown prince. I have given everyone roasted seeds which would never grow, just to see which child was the most honest one and would admit he or she had not been able to grow anything. Only this boy told the truth. I am sure he will rule this kingdom one day with truth and honesty." And indeed, that was what happened. When the king grew old and died, Pingala, who had learnt everything from him, came to the throne and ruled Gandhara justly for many years. Thank you.